I wasn't even supposed to be here. I'm back in Central Oregon. I'm very close to Bend. The reason I'm here is because, as you might know, I broke a couple of things in the last few weeks. I broke one of my ND filters, I broke my diffusion filter, I broke an adapter ring. Anyway, I am picking up the replacements for all of those things tomorrow in Bend, so I had some time to explore the canyons in the area, and I was, having a good time, but getting very frustrated because of the light. It is very harsh light. It is very bright today, as you can probably see. Not ideal. And then I ran into this, and my mind is blown. Let's see what we can find. As you can see, it is beautiful here, and it is very tempting when you are in front of vast vistas like this one to try to capture as much as possible. But I would advise that instead of doing that, look for something that catches your eye, catches your attention. Right away, what I see is this very dark side of the cliff. The top of it is lit up by the sunlight, then we have another darker part, then again brighter part, and then we have the big mountain in the background. So I'm gonna play with that in my composition. I think we can get something beautiful here if we play our cards right with those shapes. I'm just gonna try to take a few exposures, just the same idea, but zooming in and zooming out, just to give me some flexibility in post in case I want to slightly reframe this. By the way, I didn't mention the name of the mountains, but that one is Mount Jefferson. We are going to be playing with that one. On that side we have Mount Hood, and farther south we have the Three Sisters, even though there are some clouds now blocking them. But these two mountains should give us plenty to play with. I just saw the door open, my car. I thought that maybe we could frame the mountain there with the door, with the window. Too bad that the mirror doesn't have a better reflection, but looks kind of cool. All right, we have half an hour till sunset, and now I'm thinking about where I'm going to be spending the night. I was hoping to do it around here, but there are signs of no camping, which is too bad because this is way out. There are not even any houses around. I haven't seen a single person here. Only a couple cars have passed by in the last couple hours. So yeah, I wouldn't be bothering anyone here, but the rules are the rules. So I'm gonna have to drive out and find a spot where to park for the night. Getting cold. I'm gonna make a hot tea. That should feel good. There's my tea, and there's the beautiful sunset. All right, well, this was very cool and totally unexpected. I was not expecting this for tonight. As I said, I have to pick up the packages in Bend tomorrow at some point. I don't know what time, so I might still have some time to kill. I might come back here. Tomorrow is supposed to be cloudy, so we might have even better conditions. I'm trying to figure out if I am gonna go left or right. The options are: to the left, I have BLM land. It's a bumpy road, but you know, there's places there to park the car for the night. To the right, we have the main road in a few miles, and there's a rest area with clean and warm bathrooms. So even though nature sounds nice, it's going to be a 14-hour long night. So I think that the choice is pretty clear. I'm gonna go to the rest area. I'll be able to walk around. There's a bathroom. I can brush my teeth with running water. All of those things sound very nice. All right, made it home for the night. This is a very nice rest area. The only problem is that it's a little bit loud because all the parking is mixed up. So I have semi-trucks next to me that are gonna be running probably all night long, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me as long as it's constant, and I have earplugs. Anyway, the bathrooms are so nice. They are very, very clean. They have warm running water, so that's pretty amazing. So now I'm here in the back of my car. I'm gonna work a little bit. It's still 7 p.m. As I said, it's gonna be a very long night. So I'm gonna import all the photos from today, the videos, make sure they look good, and maybe see if I can go back to the viewpoint tomorrow and improve on them. Cold. I actually had a pretty good night, but it is 31 degrees inside the car, which means it's at least 4 to 5 degrees colder outside. It's the coldest night of the trip so far, no doubt about it. So this warm breakfast is gonna feel very good. The rest area not only was a nice place to spend the night, but it was a scenic spot as well. Another big, deep canyon, and this one with a railroad bridge. I was wondering whether I get lucky with a train, and well... got a little train! It was a very productive morning. I went to the gym, I did the laundry, I changed the oil and got the new filters. I'm feeling pretty good now that I've done all of that and that I took a shower. So because I was in the area, I decided to drive a little bit farther south and to come here to the Newberry Volcanic National Monument. I am right now on my way to the top of the lava butte, which is literally a butte made of lava. The road is closed, I guess, for the season, so I'm just walking up there. It's almost 500 feet up in less than a mile, so even though it's a paved road, it's not the easiest to walk, but still, it's gonna be worth it for the views that we are gonna get from up there. From a photographic point of view, from a black and white, more specifically, point of view, these landscapes are always very challenging to photograph, but I kind of dig the light that we have right now, and we have a clear view of the mountains in the background, so we might be able to get something nice from up here. So as usual, what I want to find in the landscape for monochrome images is contrast, and I think I found something to play with. There's all the trees that are somehow growing in the lava fields. Now, this is going to require some retouching in post because I want to highlight, to emphasize the trees, the brightness of the trees, and I want to de-emphasize everything else in the lava fields, make it very dark, so the only two elements that we have here are the mountain on the top of the frame, the trees on the bottom of the frame, and everything else is just context. And that's what I was talking about when I said that I dig the light right now, because it is hazy. There the sun is out but not too much, and the mountains are backlit, so that creates a beautiful landscape, and there are layers and layers, and I love it with the trees in the foreground as well. Absolutely stunning. It's making for great photos. I was feeling pretty tired, but decided to give the trail through the lava fields a chance. And good thing I did, because I made the best images down there. Gonna show you what I was just a few weeks ago there on the top of that mountain, Broken Top. I'm gonna jump in really quick to thank my patrons for their support, because this that I'm doing, this photography road trip across America, and everything that I do really in this channel is thanks to their support. Their very generous contributions help me pay the bills and the broken filters, so thank you so much. If you want to support my work as well, you can go here to join the Patreon page, or you can go to my website and buy some of my physical books or ebooks, or even a print. Alright, let's go back to the video. And we are back to where it all started. The sky has been putting on a show tonight with some crazy cloud formations. Of course, I've been capturing those with my camera, but I think I'm ready to move on with this road trip and go to the next spot. I hope you enjoyed the video though, and the images from here. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.